Shelby said, it's the one and only J. King. Heart.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's sweet.
They love you. I mean, we love to hear from Jay in his beautiful stories. Another customer pick, not a surprise. This is that beautiful Lapis and Multigemstone bead necklace. I will start out by saying we have 110 left or less. It's 18 inches in the length, retail value at about $155 for National Jewelry Day. We have it on sale for $15 to get it home on a flex pay. To get this, all the different little striations of colors, Jay, beautiful.
Well, you know, this kind of started, this was the necklace that really kind of started this like new trend, but this is an old trend also. You know, how I got started back in the early 70s, this were some of kind of my first looks, my first designs. I just didn't have these materials to design with. So all of my designs were locally based rough materials. I did, even at that time, I was making my own beads. We were doing everything from scratch, but I didn't really have the access to lapis at that time. Spiny Oyster, if you've ever heard my Spiny Oyster story, came in later in my college days when we discovered Spiny. We were, my group, we were some of the first people ever to actually incorporate Spiny Oyster into our designs. And we would go down to Mexico, we would dive. And at that time, there would be piles of Spiny Oyster on the beach because the locals had no use for the shells, right? It's a delicious oyster. I mean, it's a real oyster, but nobody knew what to do with the shells. Now, it's protected as far as they just don't let you go harvest it. It's very, very hard to come by, but I put it in because it brings back such great memories, old memories. Also, the beads, you're showing them here, Victoria, it got them where they're white, but you can see on the other side, you can actually turn them and they'll have the color. So you can actually have the white, which is the back of the oyster, or you can go with the front, which is the colored portion of the bead. So great look. Here again, so I've been saying this, but people don't realize, like, down the road, where you're really gonna feel it, guys, for me anyway, I can't talk for anybody else, but for me personally, toward the end of 2024, you're gonna see like 0 lapis beads from me. 0.
Can I tell you
right
though?
now, if things keep going like they're going.
No, but you have projected that. You have been warned,
but I'm just telling you, reality's coming quicker. I'm not really seeing any pot of gold at the end of the rainbow right now on lapis. I'm gonna have cabochons and stuff. I'll be able to continue that for maybe another year or maybe even 2 years with the cabs. They don't take a lot of material, but anything in beads in this quality of lapis is not, it's just not gonna be doable.
I will tell you, I again read the review. I love reading reviews. I mean, I feel like I'm having a conversation with my girlfriends. In the reviews, they said this was lightweight, easy to wear, simple yet striking was a way somebody also described it. Someone said they've been a fan of your turquoise since the 90s and that they bought this in 2024. I mean, imagine that. Being with somebody, a jeweler, a designer, somebody that has been dressing you in the jewelry world since the 90s, that is Jay. Beautiful was a reoccurring word. We are down to 77. I started with 110 at the beginning of this presentation.
Well, you know, with these two, you know what I love about these? Is the fact that it's that color, right? You know, color is life, color is energy to me.
Yeah.
But anybody could wear this. Even me, to tell you the truth, I would wear this in a heartbeat. And actually, this is what I start with. If you look at any of my old photographs, of course, my hair was black. And I wore a cowboy hat. I've always worn a cowboy hat. I mean, I grew up like that. But my hair was literally down the middle of my back.
Wait a minute.
And I had a ponytail. So
Jay.
Everybody that sees me, they think that I didn't have long hair, but that's because it was in a ponytail.
Your hair was black.
It was black and
In
very
a ponytail.
In a ponytail.
And it was down to the middle of your back.
It was down in the middle of my back. And when you look at my neck.
Who do I have to ask to find?
No, I have pictures, but I don't have people say, when you send the pictures, they go, your hair's not long. No, it's in a ponytail.
And you had a hat on. And you had a cowboy hat on?
Well, I always wear a cowboy hat. Long time before certain other people were wearing cowboy hats I get known for. But, you know,
Jay was the
thing
originator.
Is, if you look at my neck, you will see I wore either a turquoise or I had like a Spiny Oyster shell neck, but I lived in it. So these are great pieces, great energy, just a great look.
Well, I love that I'm leaving you with a sellout this morning, sir.
Oh, well, thank you.
Listen,
Appreciate it.
I need these pictures.
I know. We did it one year, but
Where
yeah.
can I
have to
find
go back
these?
and get them. You know, there's not a
If
lot
I
of them.
Google you, will I find it?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna find it. Jay, thank you. Are you on later?
Yeah, but on all day. It's 5 more hours today. We got some great shows. So looking forward to
We're
it.
parting with a sellout for Jay. This is National Jewelry Day, so you will see him on with